What up, everybody? It's your host, D-Loops, a.k.a. Do It All Loops, here with my boy.
Artificial AV was good.
We are the creators of the Stu Beat Showcase, and we bring to the Beat Club podcast, where producers are heard, the best place to hear new beat makers from around the globe. Here we keep it real about the music and cut to the facts with the help of special guests and listeners worldwide. If you wish to join our Beat Club podcast community, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Beat Club Podcast, and join our private producer group on Facebook by searching the Stu:Beat Club. Artificial AV was popping.
Ain't shit popping, man. I'm cooling, man. I just need to get a slice of this cheese pizza in my system.
Word?
I feel a little bit better.
Yeah, man. I slurred a little bit on the intro because I think it might have been the Canada Dry. You know what I mean? The Canada...
you needed the Schweppes? Okay.
But I'm very much appreciative of this beverage that you brought us today.
That free shit?
Hell yeah. Free 99 is my price.
But yeah, I actually do feel good as far as like energy. You know, no family was home last night, so I had the bed to myself.
Yes.
I slept like a fucking polar bear. Felt great. Nobody elbowing me, waking me up.
Yeah.
Or Daddy, can you give me some tea? Like, little dude be asking me for tea, man. Come on.
That's kind of sophisticated.
Cool.
I like that.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's some cool shit. My son asked me for soda.
He's a little British.
Yeah?
A little bit.
I rock with that. Does he drink with his pinky up?
Nah. He got like a semi-sippy cup.
Oh, that's what's up.
Not really.
He's fancy.
He just likes his straws. So
he must get it from his mama or something. Because I know you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care.
That's what it is, man. Yo, shout out to Gag Order Network for holding it down. Dimitri, what's popping, man?
I'm doing all right. Avi, I think you just convinced me not to have kids.
Yeah, I think I tell everybody that shit.
Why? Why not to have kids? What's wrong
because
with
I enjoy sleeping.
Oh, this is true.
Yeah. If you don't want to get woken up at like 3 a.m. asking for stuff, yeah.
No, thanks. I'm good.
Yeah.
Just don't.
This is why I have god babies. I mean, I do have a son, but he's older. But god babies are cool because you can always play with them and just give them back. You know? Catch them on their birthday, maybe a holiday or two.
Those
you know
are
what
the
I'm
best
saying?
kids.
Best kids, man. They're great. You know what I mean? They're awesome.
You get on my nerves. Go home.
Like, there you go.
Go back to mommy.
There you go. Also, I'm sounding a little tired. Avi, you sound energized and everything, man. I need to get on your level real quick because today, sir, is Stu Sunday.
Yeah.
Stu Beat Showcase, Wonder Bar. Today. Tonight. Doors open at 8. Open kitchen at 9. So if you're a producer and you got beats and you didn't get on the panel, there's still a seat left. You can pay at the door, play some beats, and rock the crowd and rock the vote. And if they vote you on the panel, then you can just participate and compete for a chance for a finalist seat, which could get you $1,000 and a whole bunch of other things. So all you got to do is technically win twice. I was thinking about this, right? Like, showcase is mad. It's difficult, but it's easy because technically all you have to do is win twice.
Very true.
That's it. That's 6 rounds and you got the bag.
Very true.
And then to even get to the finale, you don't even got to be first place. So I'm saying.
Yeah. You just got to be one of the top 2 scorers of the night. And you'll end up in the grand finale, SGF S5 in December.
That sounds so cool just to say that shit.
Yeah. I'm going to pat myself on the back.
5. Yo, that's crazy. 5.
But yeah, 5 years, man. We've been doing this. So if you haven't heard about us, you never came through, you should. You really should.
Absolutely.
I try to explain it to people when I see them on the experience of being at the Stu, but it's not the same as being there because we're just not your average beat battle. That's why we hone that tag. So just come through. That's it.
Cool. And then if you also like investing in dope shit, just send us the bag too. You don't even have to come through. Just send us the bag.
Yeah, we take donations.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm happy to be here. I am tired as hell. So this show, we're gonna rock, man. I know we took a week off, folks, you know, to kind of, I mean, we need a break every now and then. We ain't got no PTO and shit like that. Like, we need to really just take a break every now and then.
Yeah, man.
You know, and relax. I didn't know that it was Easter Sunday, but it did help.
That worked out perfect.
It did help. But hopefully you guys enjoyed your holiday. You know what I mean? Boiled a bunch of eggs. Wait, do they do that in Russia? That's an American thing, right?
Actually, the eggs is not, but the Easter bunny and the chocolate and everything else is.
Is what? It's in Russia too?
The eggs are, yeah. Like my mom's colored eggs.
But the Easter bunny's not in Russia?
No, the Easter bunny's an American thing.
So how the hell do you guys get the colored eggs? Who delivers them?
I have no idea. But like, what does a bunny have to do with Easter and Jesus?
I have no idea.
It's an American thing.
Don't ask me.
I don't know. I think someone just made that shit up on some great drugs and just sold it, and it just worked.
You mean like Christmas?
Yes. Absolutely.
How else would you think of like Christmas trees and red and green and just stuff out there?
I thought it was just an American thing, man. You know how America's a business. We make a reason to go out and shop stupid all the time.
Well, Valentine's Day is definitely a big one for that.
Yeah, me not do Valentine's Day over here. No.
Yeah.
February 15th is my shit.
I let it be known from day one. Yeah, that's the one holiday I don't mess with.
It's not even a holiday, bro.
Whatever. Special day, whatever you want to call it. I don't
It's a corporate day.
Yo, until we start celebrating Father's Day, like making Father's Day extra lit, fuck Valentine's Day.
More fire.
I mean, shit, have you gotten a tie yet for Father's Day? Like, do you get dope shit for Father's Day?
Damn, you put me on the spot. I don't remember.
Probably get socks or something.
That's cool,
I
though.
appreciate
I like
socks, homie. I love socks.
You know you're an adult when you love socks.
Hell yes. Yo, sock game mean right now. I love socks.
Socks and drawers.
Hell, yo, what? But yeah, I mean, Father's Day, man. We need better presents. I'm just saying, like a Wii. I need the new.
Like I need a
joint.
Nintendo Switch. Or
yeah, I need a Switch. And keep it at my house. Make it happen, man. But let me see who's rocking with us right now. Anybody on Twitter right now?
You already know D Sharp.
D Sharp, what's popping, bruh?
Look like Twitter's kind of dead right now.
Good. You guys feel like me.
Just a little bit.
It's cool. We'll catch up. I'm gonna check on Facebook as well.
Yeah,
see what's popping. But shout out to everybody in the Facebook world, Twitter, and just Instagram, just for rocking with us. Thank you guys so much.
Shio, what up?
And also, you said his name right too.
I think so. I had to think about it for so I was like, yep.
And just shout out to just the producer community, man, and shout out to all our new followers since our last episode. A lot of people have been participating and just hitting us up and everything. So we definitely do want to say welcome to the Beat Club to everybody out there. So
it was literally like 250 of y'all that followed us on Twitter.
God damn.
Yeah.
250?
Yeah. That was crazy.
All right, well, I hope out of those 250, the people that sent beats, because I did see the folder, I hope these beats are fire. I hope these, because I seen some people was like, you know what? Oh, I'm listening to the show. It was like the second part of the show.
Yeah.
And it was like, the beats are like, I agreed. But it was like, can you do better?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, on top of that, we also have a special guest that will be calling in during the second half of the show. Yeah, and maybe we'll have Marin come through the door. But outside of that, man, anything else you want to talk to the people about? We good?
Nah, just saying what up to the people on Facebook. Greatness was good, man.
Hey, when's that track dropping, Greatness, man? I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on that track, bro. When is it dropping? I haven't seen the artwork yet.
Dr. Parker, what up?
What's popping, bro?
And DJ Prominent, what's up, man?
Wait, so Dr. Parker's in the UK, right?
Yes, sir.
What time is it over there right now?
Is
it like he's in the future right now, right? Like it's like Monday, right?
Nah, I think it's too late.
It's 6 p.m. over there.
It's 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
5 hours ahead.
All right. Cool. Well, shoot, man. What's up?
It's actually good timing to be listening to the shit.
Hell yeah.
You ain't got to get up early with us and shit. Well, yeah.
That's what it is. So I guess we can get into some beats.
Let's do it.
Let's make this happen with no further ado. All right, y'all should check it out. What we do each and every Sunday here at the Beat Club Podcast is we have a place called the beatclubpodcast.com where producers can go and submit as many beats as possible. We go into that folder and we make a folder of random beats and we listen to them for the first time here on this show. We decide if we're going to keep it or cut it, as well as go to Twitter if we ever reach a stalemate. When it comes to keep it or cut it, sorry, I'm mad tired right now. We do keep it or cut it. We cast our vote, also give them our 1-2. And if at any given time we reach a stalemate, we go to Twitter. They'll vote as well. And all the beats that are kept today will get placed on a instrumental tape at the end of the month called Writer's Block, which is now on SoundCloud. I think we dropped Writer's Block 12. Dropped, right? recently?
Yeah.
It actually sounded pretty good, though. I listened to part of it.
Yes, it did.
It sounded pretty good. Shout out to Artificial AV on making that happen. But yeah, and that's just how we rock today. So we're trying to make another instrumental tape just full of fire beats. That is the goal. Let's see if we can get there. And who is the first person on the chopping block, man? They kind of set the tone right now.
Yeah, so I think this is a newbie to the show. And their name is A714 Production with Honey.
All right, let's take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let go. All right, then. Artificial AV, what's the word, bro?
I agree with Jerry L and Marshio on Facebook Live. Jerry L said it sounds like a theme song for a show. Marshio said it sounds like a Jeep Cherokee commercial. I 100% agree with that shit. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh, shit. That's bullseye right there.
That's why I was dying over here. But nah, this will not make the mix for me.
Why?
It sounds good, and you can definitely get money for it as far as licensing goes. But I don't know. I feel like it just didn't. It was missing something that made it sound extremely professional. It sounded good, but it didn't sound like one of those professional done commercial records.
Was there a bass line? Did you hear a bass line?
Nothing that sounded constant, but except for I'm not sure if that was an 808 or the bass drop when it was like, that shit was cool though. Yeah. I like that.
Huh. All right, so that's a cut it?
That's a cut it for me.
All right, then. I'm going to say that it was a cool little melody. However, I felt as though the drums, the melody, and all the other instrumentation was too much on the grid. There wasn't much moving. There wasn't anything that really felt free. And the melody itself had a free tone to it. You know what I mean? It felt very open, and I liked the vibe of it, but it was just too much on the grid. Also, on top of that, I was looking forward to fuller sounds as the beat progressed. So once you got the full melody, start adding to it. Layer. Pan left, pan right, just fill. But overall, good, but it's not going to make it either on my end, man. So that's a cut it from me. Cut it from Artificial AV. Do we even need to go to Twitter right now?
I'm going there now. It's just not for the mix. Honestly, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Pretty much. I was bopping to it. It sounds happy.
Yeah.
But
Twitter said cut it.
All right. So Twitter, we're going to listen to you because we agree. So that is a cut it. Thank you for submitting that one just to make the mix this week. Who we got next, man?
Next up, we got J Leon World with Safe Keepings.
Where are they from? Does it say?
Let's see. My mouse. California.
Oh, all right, cool. All right, let's take a listen to Right Now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go. right, Artificial Wave. What's the word on this one, bro? How you feeling?
Keeping it.
Why so?
Keeping it. I had a great vibe to it. Yeah, like 100%. That shit's just ready for listening by itself with an artist on it. Had that nice lo-fi vibe. It was cool, chill. It just made you, I don't know, it just took your mind somewhere. So yeah, I rock with it.
Well, we got a digital Facebook Marin saying he's I'm gonna keep this ready for an MC to go crazy. According to Mark Marin, people are also saying nice vibe, dope, keep. It was a cool vibe, man. It was just enough from every instrument, every frequency. Everything was just real cool. So I have nothing really bad to say about it.
Yeah, that bass line, yeah.
The bass definitely helped, for sure. You know what I mean? It wasn't too much. It was just, it kept the bop going. So let's keep it. That's it. Mm-hmm. So that's keep it from me, keep it from you. And what's Twitter saying, man?
Twitter.
Let's make sure the Beat Club is united with this decision. What they talking about?
Loading. They 50-50. What's going on, man?
This side, Twitter, we ain't fucking with you right now. Sounds like a keep it.
Keep it.
That's simple. Mary, man, you better get your ass in the studio. Yo, technology's just crazy. Technology's crazy, man. Who else we got next, man?
He hosting from the toilet right now.
That's crazy. I gotta do a show like that. We just gotta do a show. Keep Dimitri here, and we just all vote from.
We all call
Facebook. Yeah. How many phone calls can you take at one time, Dimitri?
As many as you want. I can have all of you conferenced in.
Oh shit, gangster. All right, cool. About to push this shit to the max.
Probably wouldn't work for me. I got Sprint, but anyway.
What's the word?
We got Grand BK 808 champion.
Oh wait, you skipped one.
Rewind.
Right.
We got Loose Connection, D Sharp with Overcoming.
All right, this shit better be fire. I want the fire, almost fire, yo. But we're gonna take a listen to it right now. The Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let go.
Overcome many obstacles, fighting for my life. Yeah, my life.
The Beat Club.
But now I'm found, and now I'm fighting for the right side. That's right. When the room comes crumbling down, I will not run and hide. I will stand with you. I will stand with you.
The Beat Club.
All right, let's talk about it. Artificial Wavy, what's the word?
That's a keeper. I don't really have much to say. It just sounds like it's ready for an artist. That's like the missing piece to this track. There's enough space for the artist to get creative on and do their thing. Honestly, I think y'all should try to get this to Drake. Sound like something he would get on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound like something.
Yeah.
I know we hear Drake on everything, but yeah.
You know what I heard on it? because I think we'd be listening to him a lot in the house. Nipsey. I feel like Nipsey Hussle would slaughter something like this.
Nipsey featuring Drake. Boom, there you go.
Get the bag. What they're saying online, they're saying, keep that. It's a unanimous. Mark Marathon unanimous is out there. You can't do that, fam. That's not in the rule book. What else we got? They said boxer intro theme music. Yeah. You can come out here and, as a boxer, feel good. And it says a little less vocals though. All right. I felt as though it was a cool vibe. There was something with like the sliding bass. Like there was a note on the bass that I was like, I don't know if I liked it, but I'm a little weird with bass noises, so that's just me. Overall though, just cool sound. You know what I mean? Real cool sound, cool vibe, and the artist is the missing piece.
Yeah.
So
Twitter said 75%. Keep it.
So I guess, Marin, you all right with the unanimous?
Keep it.
Well, hold on.
Oh, what happened?
This dude Jerry L said Drake would gentrify that record.
Yes.
Yo, you're stupid.
You're on fire today, bro.
Stupid.
That's crazy, but that's accurate. Very accurate.
Stupid.
But yeah, man. Oh, was 1 second? Was Tekashi 6ix9ine in town?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to.
I thought he was at Central or something. What?
Rainbow hair.
Really?
Nah.
What's up with you and rainbow hair? What's wrong with rainbow hair?
Just don't pay attention to it.
Why? Don't mad Jamaicans have rainbow hair and shit?
I don't pay attention to them. You're not. That doesn't change what I said.
All right.
I'm not with the rainbow hair, man. Yeah. He throws me off. Period.
All right, cool. Now I was just saying because he was. I thought he was out here in Central.
Probably was.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm just checking some things out and whatnot. So,
but nah. So hold on. Speaking of Drake, you heard the new Drake joint?
I don't know. Isn't it always a new Drake joint?
Yeah.
This thing is featuring like everybody all the time.
What do y'all think about, if you heard it, the new Drake joint? I don't know the name of it. I heard it on the radio, but it was using the it's like a Lauryn Hill sample in it. I listened to the beat. I don't like the beat, so I don't like this song at all. It just, I don't know. Everybody was raving about it. I'm just sitting there like, yo, this shit's,
It's called Nice for What?
I think so. I just heard it on the radio. Pup Dog played it for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, whatever it was.
So you're mentioning this because it's not hot?
Yeah. I want to know what the producer community thinks about the production on it, because I didn't like it. Period.
Right.
Like at all.
I might have to check this shit out.
Yeah, might have to play it. Play it later. We can play it later.
You know what I heard today? I didn't get a chance to listen to the full record or the album, but I heard some of Cardi's joints. And I can say,
listen yet.
There's a beat on there, man. Yo, I gotta find out what producer did this shit, because the production on some of the tracks I heard was pretty nasty. So I can only guess that the shit's correct, but I also, I don't like to jump on records as soon as they drop, because it's all like there's a lot of hype involved and everything. So I usually wait like 2 or 3 months before I listen all the way through. So we'll see.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to listen to her yet, but I've heard nothing but good shit.
Yeah,
nothing but good shit.
Yeah. And she's solid, man. Shit. Strike one up, yo. That's one for the real ones, man. She's real as fuck.
Facts.
I like people that real as fucking make it. I don't like the fake fuckers that make it. That's all.
That should be pissing me off.
Exactly. Shit. She came all the way up from a stripper. Now
all the way up.
What? Can't tell her shit. Go ahead, Cardi. Get your bag, girl.
Facts.
But enough about people that are rich. Let's talk about us and these beats, bro.
I was trying to get the bag. Anyway, next up we got Grand with Champion.
Okay, cool.
Or was it 808 Champion? Let me know, because he's on Facebook Live.
He might be. No, I think his name might be Grand BK 808. You know what? I don't know either. Why the fuck I interject? Oh well, we're gonna take a listen to right on B Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Artificial wavy. What's the word on that one, bro?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, me too.
I was vibing. I was definitely vibing.
That shit went hard.
It did.
You know what? You don't need to go to Twitter.
Unanimous.
That.
There we go. Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
We need more beats like that to come through.
Yeah.
And I think the show would be cool.
See, we're not trap beat haters. You just
Nah.
got to do it right.
They did it right.
That's it.
Yeah, they created the atmosphere. It wasn't just a fucking loop and a tired ass drum loop as well. Yeah, let's keep it. What's next, man? Shit.
So we got Gus Medina, 47, with Paradise.
And they're from Cali as well. Yo, shout out to all the California submissions.
That's a sign.
We need to go to the West Coast.
That's a sign.
We need some sunshine. I haven't tanned in like 10 years. I need to go to Cali.
I've been tan for life, so yeah, I'm good.
Just gonna floss, right? Don't get pissed when I get beige rage in this bitch.
Chill out, Envy.
All right, yo, so let's take a listen to it right now on Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
I ain't even gonna do that to you, bro. Get your other 32 choosing. You good? All right, I'm gonna take this one first, man, and I'm gonna say that there was cool sounds, but it was kind of dead for me. And I'm not sure if it was just because of the empty space or things not occupying a space. But it was just, the bop was there, but it lost my interest over a period of time, and that period of time was fairly short. So, it definitely does have a good, like, there's some good potential there, but we don't do potential. I feel like you could do something else to kind of elevate it, but you're on the right track. So, that's a cut it for me. But I'm gonna toss it to Artificial Wavy. What's the word, bro?
Yeah, it was a good beat, but not. I feel like not good enough. Like it needed a little more energy to it, or not even energy. It just needed to sound more full for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't sound too full, and then after a while, you got to change up the drum pattern a little bit or build upon it, because this actually sounds like a loop you might have found, like a drum loop you might have found. But yo, add more drums to it and just fill it up. Trust me, it beefs the shit up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta cut this one.
All right. We got Motivate Marin in the building. What's going on, bruh?
What's going on?
Not much, man. Did you get a chance to listen to this beat?
Nah, I didn't hear this.
That's
one.
cool. We already voted it out, though.
Yeah, sounds like it.
For the most part. Let's see what Twitter's saying, though. They took your place while you weren't here, Marin. So, let's see.
Load up.
We kind of ignored Twitter for like 2 polls because they were 50-50 a little bit.
Just like
For
right
real?
now.
All right, you know what? So that was a cut it from both of us?
Yeah.
All right, people on Facebook are saying, yup. This is not bad, but needs a change up. Keep for me. All right. To each his own. But that is a cut in the B Club.
Yeah, y'all sound 50-50 on Facebook too.
Yeah. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Motivate Marin. What's the word, bro? How are you?
Chilling, man. I'm good.
What's going on?
Tired, but I'm good, man.
You tired too? You had an event last night or something?
Yeah, I had a performance last night. Shout out to Alcide.
I meant to come to
the Good Music Showcase. So it was dope. It was a good vibe. So yeah.
Did you do a little partying after your performance?
Not really, but I did stay and watch like pretty much all the performance. Though I did stay because I was trying to be in and out, but once I felt compelled to stay and just see everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's good to like soak up the energy. Like I saw like a couple of dope artists and shit too, so that was dope, you know.
Scouting?
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, you always got to scout, and you want to be inspired too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like more than anything, you want to see something to like make you want to step your shit up. You know what I mean?
Word.
That's really what it boils down to. So
Can I ask you a question real quick?
What's up?
So is Branded Authentic, is it back for good?
Well, I mean, all these ideas, I feel like that they never go anywhere, right? Like you notice, like, you know, you do all the artwork and shit, like all these ideas from years ago, they always come back around. Like, so I feel like any idea I have, it always exists. You know what I'm saying? It never goes anywhere. We just bring it whenever we feel like bringing it out, when we have time to, really. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really boils down to. So yeah, Branded Authentic it's back around. Like it's pretty much back around, but it never really left.
So is it safe to say, like, you know, if you're listening right now and you're an artist outside of the area of Massachusetts and you want to perform in Boston, maybe they should contact Motivate Marin?
Yeah. Hit me up, man. motivateboston@gmail.com. And we ready for that. Like that, it's a platform for independent artists, period. Not just from Massachusetts, Boston area, just from everywhere. So yeah. All the artists out there and all the producers that's working with artists. Thank you, sir, for the assist there.
Y'all better be fired too.
There you go. You know what? Someone, Ollie Dodge hit me up. He was asking about if we were going to bring back Tracks That Bang. And I was like, soon come, maybe. Soon come.
Yeah, we got to figure out. Yeah.
I think we need to change the title, or at least
exactly.
have some of these producers work on who they're working with, because the beats was fire, but the bars was whack as hell.
That's that's probably what it'd be. Keep it producer based.
Yeah.
That way. Yeah.
We'll find out what's good, man. But also, man, we got to talk, dude, because I mean, shit. 420 is around the corner, so I have some ideas I got to run past you.
Yeah.
And see what's up for that if you want to do a show. But yeah, we'll talk.
Yep.
We'll talk. You fasting this year too?
Yeah, always.
Oh, okay.
Always.
All right.
So that's the grand finale of the fast. 420 is the perfect time, because when May come around, I'm clean.
Yeah, just make sure you ain't folded on the stew couch in June, fam. That's all.
Yeah, nah. He solidified that shit. You have to be folded.
Marin turned into a big ass paperweight at the stew.
I'm gonna take over. I'm a host.
That's part of it.
Yo,
but this year
what's up?
I'm putting it out there. Like, that's me and Avi's birthdays around the same time. So that particular night, we're going to celebrate our birthdays. Like, it's going to be a party. I want a party after.
I'll make a round for you guys.
I want a party after. We haven't partied after a stew, like, where people stick around. I want people to stick around that night. It's 6/17. That's a special day. You know what I'm saying?
617 Boston.
It makes sense. So I feel like I want a party that night.
Let's make it happen.
Like, let's make sure we party.
I'm down.
Let's make it happen.
It's gonna be a fun June, actually.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on.
June's about to be lit.
And I was already we trying to figure out New York situation.
Hell yeah,
let's go.
Hell
shit
yeah,
popping. And
what's up?
Y'all are battling in April.
Oh yeah. That's what's up. I'm bad. That's my first beat battle ever.
Beat Club podcast live.
You know what? It's my first. Yeah, technically my first beat battle too. Yo.
This is dope, and I like the matchups. So you got
you know what though? I knew you was gonna pair me up with one or two people. I knew one of them was gonna be Kenzo.
Yeah, I knew you would have an idea. It was.
I was like, he's gonna either hit me with Kenzo or maybe Lightfoot.
Yeah, that Lightfoot would have been crazy too.
Yeah, that definitely.
Yeah, we spoke on that too. But yeah, I went with Kenzo because we haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, it'd be good. But yeah, I think that's gonna be a good matchup. And then AV versus Flip Jackson.
Yeah,
he's dead. You're dead, Flip.
That's pretty dope. Because I've been hearing like I've been seeing some of like Flip's recent posts too, and I see he's trying to go in like a different direction with his beats. His beats are sounding different. He's
good.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
good,
that's
good,
gonna
good,
be interesting.
That's dope, man. Dope. Yeah, it should be a good time. And wait, we also have a feature producer that night too. That's
shout out to Short Fuse, man. Short Fuse is like Short. He's one of like our first podcast guests. Actually.
He came with Melks. Yeah,
he came with Melks. Like that. Damn to think. Like that it seems like yesterday. But yeah, man. He's like a little legend on the low. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of those guys that's like, it's crazy. He's been making beats since he was a kid. His father was in the game crazy. So I'm just glad to see him still doing this thing. Like, he's like one of those like unspoken dudes, like always in the cut. But he's super talented, man.
Yeah.
He's crazy with it. So
crazy humble too.
Yeah.
He's quiet.
Yeah, just
you wouldn't
quiet.
even know.
Yeah,
Like.
and that's just like how his career is too. Like he's just so like I'm glad we get opportunity to, you know, shine some light on him and what he's doing. So big up to Short Fuse.
Right.
Got a project. It's Lost Soul, I think is the name of the project.
Dope, man. So that's the 22nd of this month.
Sunday, April 22nd, man. Beat Club Podcast live, new location, Phoenix Landing. I'm excited about that too. Yeah, man. So we'll be in Central Square, Cambridge, man. So I want people to show up and show out, man. There's no excuse. I know, you know, it's tough to get the Maggie sometimes, but
yeah.
But
I
yeah,
always
man.
Get pulled over.
Yeah.
Always.
yeah, Quincy police, man. We love the people of Quincy, man. But
I just don't like the police in Quincy.
The police bored out there.
Word. But now looking forward to that. But also tonight, man, Stu Sunday, Stu V Showcase, Wonder Bar. It should be a good time. We got our judges, we got our panelists, we got Open Kitchen.
Yep.
It should be a hell of a time, man.
I don't know what to expect tonight too. Like, it's always like that with the first episode.
It sets the tone, though.
Yeah, it does. It does.
But yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I do know we got some dope producers on deck, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see if they can chop up on the spot, though.
Yeah,
because it's always like you be a dope producer, but it's about like if you're in that mindset now, like in those 20-25 minutes, do you have it then? Because I've seen some dope producers not bring the heat, and a producer, you know, left field, just like, oh shit.
You know, as we've learned ourselves, it's tough.
Oh yeah, very tough.
It is tough. Like we really have a newfound respect. But we always knew what it was. But still, man, it's, you know, it's to get your skills up, to sharpen your skills, man.
Word. You trying to have these producers out here cranking out 3-4 beats in 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
crazy.
That'd be fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
Just being able to get to it in the process too. I was watching Rapture before I came.
I was about to watch.
Yeah,
how was you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. There's a couple episodes and like watching Just Blaze. You know, like he's like so like it's just the practice. Like he's so good that like he does things so quickly. Like even like but. He produces the records, so he still builds on it, but the basic foundation, the ideas happen so quick, and he's so like skilled. He's just able to do it, just piece it together, like bloop bloop. Okay, like as he thinks it, it's just like, all right, just piece it together. And that's what I feel like what we prepare producers for.
Yeah.
Like I was watching and I was like, that's why, like that's the challenge. There might be 20 people in the room when you're in a studio, like, yo, let me just get this idea out. Boom, boom. All right, cool. Let's get with some musicians. Yo, word, I'm hearing this. Yep. Throw this down. Like, let's just go. It's just go. And that's what we prepare people for, because sometimes, you know, you get the criticism of like, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, the noise, you know, it's cooking, you know, sampling. I don't really sample like that, or like, and it's like, nah, it still prepares you for moments you're gonna need as a producer. Sometimes you're gonna have to make something on the spot. Sometimes you're gonna have to meet a deadline.
Very
true. Yo,
You know
there was
what I'm
this
saying?
damn I mean there was a story that Timbaland was telling when it came to Aaliyah and think it was what soundtrack that she did? Nutty Professor soundtrack? It wasn't Nutty. Was it Nutty? It was.
Damn.
You know what movie I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. She had to do a sound. They needed a song for the soundtrack, and the dude came in and was like, "Yo, I need a single by tomorrow," and he was like, "Tomorrow?" I was like, "Yeah, tomorrow." So they was in the studio. They cooked up the beat, cooked up the song, and everything in 24 hours.
Yeah.
And they were already told it has to be a single. It's not like no B-list track or anything.
Yeah, we need the single.
Yeah, so you got to be able to show up. That's preparing you for real life situations. Like if that's your job, you got to be ready for that shit.
And it's just trusting your instincts. Like when you're dope, like you're dope. If you have an air, you have an air. Trust your instincts and go with it. And that's really what the stew's about. Just have fun.
Yo.
If it don't feel like it's fun, then it's not gonna be dope.
You can see it on people's face sometimes.
Yeah, you be like, it's like, dog, you're not having fun. Like, bop, like, you know, bang the pads, like, go in, go crazy.
Dude.
You know, that's why Short Fuse is crazy. Like,
yo, I've graphically, I've gotten to the point where I'm not intimidated by any design because I feel as though if I can think and I can create it easily. And that helps me that confidence helps me just do whatever I want. I want to get that way musically.
Yeah.
Because I can know, like, you know what? I want to do this with the sound, or how do I do it? I'm getting there, but it's still going to take some time.
Yeah.
But I feel like what you say about Just Blaze, you can move so much quicker if you got that flow, you got that confidence, and you just know there's nothing I can't create.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a sample,
Yeah.
I tried to chop up a sample recently, and I flopped. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. And AV sent me some beats over, some fire-ass samples in it. I was like, damn, fam, I got to catch up. So, yeah, I just want to get to that point, man.
Yeah.
By the way, AV's holding some shit.
No, I'm
Flip, man, you better watch out, Flip.
No, I'm not.
It's coming with the blickers.
But nah. That's what I'm learning right now. It's all about having fun, taking it back to. I think I said that last week, yo. I'm just trying to have fun.
You lied, man. We weren't here last week.
No, whatever. You know what I meant. The last episode where we was here. But now, just having fun, man. You gotta have fun and just go, just float with it.
Music does not equal misery. So fucking smile.
You shouldn't be mad. You shouldn't be mad making beats. You should be happy.
Now, these next beats we about to play better make us happy though, because I'm tired and I'm cranky and I have nothing but caffeine in my system. So who we got?
I can't even say this. So
pass it to Marion.
Number 6.
Yeah, number 6. We're gonna roll with number 6 for now.
Hold on, it's Salva Squared from it's a song called Kyoto. I used to go to this Japanese spot. Kyoto. All right, cool. From Austin, Texas.
Yep.
All right, cool. Teamwork. We're gonna take a listen to right now. Beat Club Podcast. Keep it to cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Motivate, man. What's the word, bro?
I'm gonna pull out my safekeeping, man. I'll pull out my safe one.
For this one? You gonna throw the lifesaver out for this one? Nah, I ain't. Go ahead, do your thing, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm kind of borderline, because I'm like, damn, we got a lot more beats to go. You know.
I mean, hey, if you feel it, go ahead.
But yeah, I'm gonna roll with it, man, because it wasn't something that I necessarily like wanted to hear like an artist on, but it had a lot of dope elements in there that like made me like it was cool to listen to.
Yeah.
And it definitely sounds like it could like score a film or something like that.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool. Like, the only thing that was weak about it was the drums. Like, if it actually had some decent sounding drums, like, it actually probably would have been a cool beat overall.
That's why I'm surprised you safe kept it.
Yeah. Like, even if it was like just like a drum loop type sound, like, it would have been cool. But yeah, I like it like for beat tape purposes. Like, it just sounds like it would fit in a beat tape playing for like 1 minute and go on to the next beat.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll throw out my safe keep it, man. I know we're probably not gonna keep this beat overall anyway.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Bubble popped up. All right, cool. That's a safe keep it from Motivate. Marin, Artificial AV, what's the word?
I'm gonna cut it.
No safe cut, nothing like that?
Nah. No safe. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't great. The elements were cool, but like Marin said, the drum pattern was it was stale. It's like, you know, you go in the cabinet for your favorite chips and you bite it, it's like, oh, damn. Trash.
Oh, damn.
Throw it away. But nah. It was cool though. It was cool. I'm not mad at it. It's just not gonna make the mix for me.
All right. People saying on Facebook that it needed a stronger melody. Also was cool. So people said also on Twitter, beat sounds a little off, but it's cool. So everybody's kind of like it's a cool thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of safe keep it's going around. What is Twitter saying as far as just the poll in general?
They're cutting it.
You think so? Yeah. Cause I respect what you said as far as just like the safe keep it because I can hear it.
Yeah. Oh, they kept it.
Really?
60%. I'm not mad at that.
You know what though?
Even the name of it, like Kyoto, like it sounds like it should be like in the movie, like it played in the scene of some, you know what I'm saying, some fight
like,
film.
Yeah, it's like the hip hop ending of like Kill Bill or something.
Yeah, some shit like that.
You know
it
what?
Definitely sounds like it would be like a RZA score.
You know what? I see this.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I know
RZA
exactly
scoring a film.
I'll tell you right now why I see this song.
Oh shit, what you about to pull out?
It would be on this.
Boondocks?
On the Boondocks.
Definitely be on Boondocks, fam. For that reason, I'll keep it. I'll keep it because I can hear it on Boondocks somehow, some way. So that's a keep
true.
it from me. Safe keep it from Marin. Cut it from AV though.
Yep.
And a keep it from Twitter. So AV Island.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
All right, wasn't all right. Cool. Who's next, man?
Let me see. We at number 7. Got some different names up
Oh,
in
this
there.
person's from France.
Oh shit.
Does this just say Doppelbanger?
I like that. That sounds fine.
Okay, so it might be like some old electronic sound and shit.
But it, all right. See, my mind went completely just gutter. So, all right, cool.
Yeah, you was on.
I was like, does that mean like you have sex with someone that looks like you? I didn't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah. But
Yo, this dude. Yeah.
hey, I'm tired, bro. So what is
Probably
it?
gonna butcher this name, but
Go for
I'm
it.
going to say Nabil Saeed with Doppelbanger.
Yeah, I think you did that. A
Yeah,
plus.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah.
Even put a little accent on it too. Made sure.
Let's take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it a cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
So, all right then. Artificial AV. What's the word?
I didn't even put the poll up yet, but
I know. That's why I just do the flag on the play. I'm trying to figure out what's good.
But nah, I'm gonna cut it.
What's up?
It was just too dead. Too much empty space and really no melody there. It was like a melody, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
So,
but 21 would kill that shit, though.
Nah, this ain't the one.
21 kill that shit, bro. All right.
Not this one.
All right. Well, that's a cut it from AV. Motivate, man. What's the word?
The poll's up too, guys.
Yeah, I'll cut it as well. Yeah, I'll cut it.
The knife emojis on Facebook.
Yo, I just seen that too. If Andy Parker puts the knife up, you know what it is.
Yeah, and the pizza slice. All right. So what was the issue with it?
I mean, it was just a trap, I guess. You know, like it wasn't really anything to it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just, it didn't have any type of real melody driving it.
Yeah. You know what? It even took the fun out the room right now. I can hear it. Yeah, it's like, it's all right, so what we're going to do right now, we're just going to say, is that a unanimous?
Yeah, that's unanimous. It's unanimous through Twitter, Facebook, and here, yo.
All right, so what we're going to do, man, is we're going to try to get lively again. And then when we come back from our break, we're going to talk to our guest, J Mac, all the way from North Carolina.
Yeah.
So that's that. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Do you love delicious high-protein snacks? Do you love low sodium? Then you're going to love Skrizzly Adams Beef Jerky. My signature brand of beef jerky has the lowest sodium in the entire marketplace and completely destroys all its competitors in the taste department. Order now at SkrizzlyAdamsBeefJerky.com. That's SkrizzlyAdams beefjerky.com. This is American recording artist Skrizzly Adams, and I guarantee you're gonna love my meat.
So who are the real original housewives? Well, Sarah, Esther, Mary, and Ruth. Proclaim this and other Bible references on a shirt at OneBodyOneSpirit.com. One Body, One Spirit is a Christian-themed clothing store for ladies and men that allows believers to express their faith, glorify God, and start conversations through something as simple as a t-shirt. Plus, a portion of every purchase is donated to charities. Their website is Spirit.com to view their clothing selections. OneBodyOneSpirit.com.
If you're just hearing about Monk Therapeutic Air for the first time, it's a recyclable diffuser that promotes mood change and life-enhancing effects through our custom blends of essential oils in the ancient practice of aromatherapy. Monk is the simplest aromatherapy device in history. You don't have to know anything about essential oils. We do all that for you. Simply pick the way you want to feel, open your Monk, and breathe in as your Monk diffuses an eclectic blend of essential oils and wild plant extracts. Monk is available in 7 different blends, all of which are organic, natural, and free of nicotine, tobacco, or artificial chemicals. Visit monq.com to learn more.
Every day, noon and midnight, tune in to Gag Order Network for twice-a-day interview replays of your favorite stars and celebs. Hear about George Clinton's Boston connection.
Where did Dr. Funkenstein obtain his doctorate?
Oh, Berkeley, Boston, yeah, I got my doctorate.
Find out what X Factor winner Melanie Amaro is up to.
Working on music with different producers and meeting with different writers and whatnot, so I'm working. I'm definitely working.
Every day at 12 p.m. and 12 a.m., we're replaying your favorites, like how Anchorman and Saturday Night Live star David Koechner got started.
Then I visited a friend up in Chicago. I went to a show at the Second City. I noticed that they taught classes, and it's like a light bulb went off. That's how you get here. You study.
Giving you more of what you want here on GagOrderNetwork.com. You can also download the TuneIn app, search Gag Order Network, and now you can set your TuneIn autoplay to launch at noon and midnight.
Are you in need of stickers, be it for personal or business use? Then you need to go to StickerU.com right now. That's StickerYOU.com. Sticker U is passionate about providing you and your business with the highest quality custom stickers, labels, decals, and iron-ons. They can even make you temporary tattoos. If you want to stick out from the competition, then you need Sticker U, as Sticker U provides the best platform in the world to create custom products that make you stick.
A-Plus Computer Services offers complete home and office solutions. We work on laptops and desktops, whether PCs or Macs, and we sell laptops and desktops as well as MacBooks. With over 15 years experience, our certified computer engineers perform data recovery, wireless and network setups, virus and spyware removals, smartphone repairs, and much more. Make your computer faster now. Call us for a free estimate at 617-288-3800 or visit us online at apluscompservices.com.
What up, what up, what up? We are back from the break. Excuse me as I chew this pizza slice. Dimitri just threw me off. But it's cool. Because fuck it, we do it live. 1 second. Yeah.
There we go.
Nope, 2 seconds. Yeah, all right, we good. All right, y'all, so check it out. On the phone right now, all the way from North Carolina, man, we got our guest for today, J Mac. What up, what up, what up, bro? How you doing?
Good, guys. How y'all doing?
We coolin', man. How's the weather out there?
It's pretty nice, man. I'm actually outside right now. It's like mid-50s. It got cold yesterday, and then the rest of the week's supposed to be like high 60s. I think it even gets to 80 one day. So North Carolina has super bipolar weather. Like, we were supposed to get snow yesterday, and then it's supposed to be 80 degrees on Wednesday. So
yeah, that definitely sound like Boston, fam.
Yeah,
that's exactly how we are.
Right.
But damn, that's what's up. I mean, it's kind of like the same weather up here right now, anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what, you going out to ball out up there, man? I know you're a baller too.
I try to play when I can, man. I'm in the league right now. We got a game tomorrow night, but no balling today. But tomorrow I'll definitely get in there.
All right. So for the people that don't know you, man, let them know who you are and where you from again. All right.
Okay. All right. Yeah, my name's J Mac. I'm a producer. I reside here in Raleigh, North Carolina, which is the capital of North Carolina. But I was born and raised in a small town in the smallest county in North Carolina called Edenton, North Carolina. So, I didn't have a lot of outlets as far as hip hop growing up. You heard what was on the radio, and then you might have some friends that were a little more in tune to music. And then as I went on to college, I went to NC State here in Raleigh, and that really opened my eyes to what I really like, which I already kind of had an idea that I really liked this hip hop music that I kept hearing.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't really know how much I liked it. And then that was about the time I started making beats on, at the time, FL Studios, or I think it was even called Fruity Loops back then, if I'm not mistaken.
Sir. Yep.
So, yeah, that was, it's been a long time now. That's 11 and a half years ago I started making beats, something like that.
Oh, damn.
So I've been doing it for a minute, but, as everyone knows, nothing is overnight. So, and I'm still not, where I want to be. But I appreciate outlets like this to kind of tell my story, like you guys have. And, one day maybe I'll be like, oh man, we had J-Mac on here one time.
Word.
Of course, man.
So what is the ultimate goal though? You're saying you're not where you want to be. I mean, based off the stats and what we see, I mean, you're doing it, you're living it,
sure.
but what is it you're exactly trying to attain,
Well, it's, I've certainly, it's funny to look back now, sometimes as the placements and the opportunities were happening, they were, I was real excited at the time. And then after they would pass, I would be like, well, I'm still not making a crazy amount of money off the music. This is, what do I need to do to get better? What I need to do to get better? And as, my business partner and at the time manager would always tell me, you just got to keep making music.
Yep.
So, the 11 and a half years has been just that, just making music. Yes, I've had some, good opportunities that's come from it, but, I'm not on the level of my, what I would say is my favorite producer, which is Just Blaze, which there's not many that are, but my goal is to be as influential in the producing world as a Just Blaze is. So that's my ultimate goal. And I've become a lot more business minded over the last 2 or 3 years in regards to the music. So doing some executive work would be something that I would like to do in the future at some point as well. So
yeah, somebody like a Just Blaze, I mean, it's timing, being aligned to certain artists on their come up and on their rise. And then of course, somebody as legendary as Jay-Z, what I'm saying, to be sure. Blessed to be around somebody like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, we always talk about that here. Are you working with certain artists that you're trying to develop, or is there a camp or a crew of artists that you're connected to that? Because that's what I feel takes what it takes to really propel you to that level. You know what I'm saying? To connect to that type of artist that's special.
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right about that. I think for me, this past year, back in last spring, summertime, I put out my first the first project that my name was ever on, you know, I was quote unquote an artist listed on there as well. I did a joint project with one of my good friends, longtime friend and MC named Focus, Phocuz. He's also from North Carolina. He's actually, ironically, we didn't know this at the time, he actually grew up 30 minutes down the road from me in another small town. But he lives in Atlanta now, and he and I did this kind of eclectic hip-hop project called Vibes Are Eternal. It's available everywhere. You know, shameless plug. Y'all go check it out. But yeah, that was like the first time where I really started to see, like, man, working with an artist, like, then people were coming up to me like, hey, you're J-Mac, you and Focus are working on an album. Like, y'all are working on an album, man, that's crazy. I've been listening to him for a long time. So then I could see the value of having a team or having artists that, you know, maybe are unknown to the masses, but everybody's unknown to the masses at one point when, you know, when Jay-Z was unknown to the masses at one point. So it's like, I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I think that project was probably, once I started working on that was when I was like, all right, this is what I need to be doing. In that same time, I met a singer-songwriter named Nick Tabrin, who's lives here in Raleigh, North Carolina. He's got his own sound, man. He has this really unique voice, and I started doing records with him. So we've done 5 or 6 records, and then, like, you know, between my contacts and his contacts, all these other people who, you know, I would have never really thought about talking to have been like, man, we really like those records you did with Nick. We need to try to see about trying to get this on place here and there. And I'm like, wow, see, this is what it's all about. And that's what I missed for so long, just making beats. And then there's no artist. But, you know, obviously I was aspiring to get them to an artist. But, you know, my list was like, you know, Jay-Z, Nas, you know, anybody that has been relevant in the hip-hop that I grew up liking, that's who I wanted to get beats to. But obviously those are far-fetched goals in the beginning, so you got to start with who's talented around you. And that's what I did over the last probably 2 years, is to really build a catalog of actual records. And that's when things have really started to culminate with opportunities that you know, with like film and TV that I would have never even thought about when I was just making beats. So...
Well, I mean, we had the privilege of going down to North Carolina and obviously talking to you as well as some other North Carolina producers.
Shout out Steve Skyline.
Yeah, Millie Vaughn as well.
Yeah.
Right. And I can say, yo, the level of talent down there is serious. Like, serious. From MCs to producers.
It's a hotbed, definitely.
And I'm looking at, you know, some of the things that you have here. You have you did stuff for ESPN, ABC Network, Fox Sports South. Ghostface, Young Swift, Sci-Hi the Prince. What in an area that's so talented and so full of just gifted individuals, how did you stand out and make your sound stand out from the rest?
That's sort of a tough question because it's kind of like I don't know if I necessarily. I mean, I would like to think that I could stick out in some form or fashion from the music standpoint, but as far as stick out, as far as placements go, I mean, that was just really giving it my all and, you know, traveling and taking meetings and meeting with people that I maybe did, you know, I didn't know what was going to be the end result of that, but I still took the meeting anyway because, you know, what's the hurt in that? And then eventually those things led to other relationships, which led to other relationships. And then, you know, and that's kind of anybody's story. Like, no matter what industry you're in, if you put your face out there, if you're in people's faces constantly, the more chance you have to get an opportunity from those people. And, you know, I think, like you said, there's so much talent in North Carolina. Sometimes I feel like guys forget. And, you know, and I'm a big believer in staying home, but you can still work, you know, LA, Atlanta, New York, like you can still be on the move. Mm-hmm. But I'm a big believer in staying home because so many people move to the, you know, the hotbeds of the music industry in hopes to make it. And I want to be one of those people that can say, I did it right here in Raleigh, North Carolina, similar to Ninth Wonder. Ninth Wonder did it right here from Raleigh-Durham area. Mm-hmm. And I think there's so many talented people in North Carolina, but a lot of times it gets lost in the, you know, they don't really know what the next move should be. And it's either maybe they don't have the funds to try to travel, or maybe they don't know who to meet with when they go. Mm-hmm. But I'll be honest, like a lot of times I went to other cities with no plan and I just went. And then, you know, from one thing to another, or, you know, this person that I thought about last minute, I called them and then they set up a meeting with this person. who in turn set up another meeting with another person. It's just, you never know till you try. And I think that's the one thing I can say is that I've tried, you know, so that's what I'll say to answer that question.
And it looks like it's paying off, man. I know you sent us some beats as well, man. I want to give people kind of like a little insight to your sound. Can I play anyone that I like, or do you have one in particular that you think is going to represent you well?
Man, I don't even remember what I sent. Just pick one.
All right, cool. So what we're gonna do, Dimitri? Can I'm gonna go into just the music, not the songs, though, right? And I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go into Bad Company. Can I hear Bad Company?
Cool.
All right, cool. I'll take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Let's check it out.
Okay.
The Beat Club.
We got to listen to another one, man. That shit was super clean, super crisp. We got to listen to one more at least, man.
Okay.
Yo, Dimitri, man, can I let's take a listen to some New Life.
All right, cool.
Let's check it out.
The Beat Club.
What'd you just say, AB?
Drums, they sound like live, like real live. Those drums are live, yo?
It's not. So the funny thing is, like, I get a lot of the live thing a lot. So I grew up playing drums at the drumline all the way through college.
Yeah.
And so what I do is a lot of times I'm using Addictive Drums or what's the other one? Easy Drummer. Most of the time it's just Addictive Drums, though, to be honest. I've only used Easy Drummer a couple times. And so, like, because I know the partials of the beat, like when you're looking at the MIDI or the piano roll rather, I can kind of like slam the snare or do something that makes it sound like somebody's really playing, adjust the velocity. And I just really focused one day on trying to get my drums to sound like I was playing them. And I like really enjoyed writing drum tracks. Like that's what I really like. And that's usually what I get compliments on. Is like, man, the drums just sound so live, or they're always crisp, or the rhythms that you're using are really cool, or whatever. And I really, that's what I really take pride in, is the drums, because like I said, I've been playing them all my life. But I didn't want to start just playing them, like, miking up a drum set and playing them. Even though I love that idea, I wanted to try to figure out to do it a way to make it sound even better than just a live drummer. So that was my goal, in that track specifically. So
That's dope, man.
That's crazy.
You can hear it too, and you have Marin nodding, and Marin's all about the drums, so
yeah,
drill over here. So.
You actually got me rethinking my beat battle beats now.
Oh word?
Yeah.
Oh word?
Yeah, that's a good thing. No, I needed that.
I had a bit like really my early background, like before I ever got a placement, was beat battles. So like a lot of times, I would try to make beats as if I was gonna be in a beat battle, but then try to orchestrate them or arrange them like it was a song, and that was one of them. The first beat battle I ever did in my life was the Red Bull Big Tunes in Chicago in 2009, and I got runner-up, and then went to the national finals in Atlanta and finished in the final four. And then I did another one that was called the Soundtrack Beat Battle in Nashville, Tennessee, and I won a couple of those.
Hey.
And did the grand finale battles or whatever. So like for a while, I was doing just beat battles, which kind of comes full circle to what I was saying earlier. Is like I was doing all these beats and like getting the nod at these beat battles and everything. And I'm like, all right, so when am I going to meet Jay-Z? Like, when am I about to make a track for him? And then it was like, oh, I really need to work with these artists that are around me that are talented first. And then maybe one day something like that comes to fruition. So
there you go, dude. So J-Mac, man, we're going to get into some beats. You're going to be able to vote on some beats with us as well?
For sure.
All right, cool. So let me see what we got. What's the next beat from?
We're at
Who we got?
number 8. Yep.
Nice. All right, so
Hometown.
Yep, there we go. So it's what is that? Killer Kowalski?
Yes, sir.
Is that Glidus?
I would just say Glides.
Glides.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Mario Brothers or something like that. I don't know. All right, so we're going around the room right now. So Motivate Marin, what's the word on this beat, bro?
Damn, I threw away my safe. Keep it. I threw away my safe one, man. I mean, for now, you know what? I'll just cut it. It definitely. I liked it though. It definitely has some had a good vibe to it. Certain elements about it that I liked. It was just like a couple of notes that were just like kind of weird to me, and then the that synth lead. Even that like it's cool, but like there's a few notes that are just off to me.
It sounds like a Sonic board. That's what it does.
Yeah, it does sound like video game-ish.
Yeah.
But yeah. For now, I cut it. But I definitely liked it though. I was rocking with it the whole time. So it had a good vibe, good groove, but not quite ready yet.
All right. Artificial Lady, what's the word?
I'm a safe keep it. This is my safe keep.
Word?
Yeah,
Right.
I feel like it should be on a mix to give it different flavor. We usually get, either hard trap beats or real old school hip hop joints. This is different. So, but I do agree with Marin. Some notes kind of sounded weird, but still good though. So I'll keep it.
So that was a keep it. From
Safe
Davey.
keep it. Safe
keep it. And that was a cut it from you?
cut it, yeah.
All right. J-Mac, what's the word, bro? You gonna keep it or cut it?
So I'm gonna say this. I agree with y'all on pretty much everything you said. That the initial bass line, there was like one note that I don't like saying people are wrong, but like there was one note that sounded odd, and then when the chords came in, I was like, oh, this is dope. And then that synth lead line for the melody, I would probably say if that lead line could be replaced with somebody singing something as opposed to like that loud, like y'all said, sonic sounding synth, I think that would be dope. So I'm gonna say keep it, but we gotta rework it. How about that?
All right, so that sounds like a safe keep it right there. That's your that's your only safe keep it for the rest of the show, man. All right, so we got two safe keep it's. I'm gonna say it was cool. The lead did throw me off just a little bit. I felt as though it was a little loud. Yeah, you know what I mean. But
right, yeah.
I agree with all you guys. So you know what? It's the lead, dude. All right, you know what? If I got to think this hard, I got to cut it. I'm going to cut it. Yeah. I shouldn't have to think that hard.
You're right.
You know what I mean? So that's a cut it from me. Marin, that was a cut it from you because you all out of safe keeps. But we got two safe keeps on the board. Yep. We got to go to Twitter right now. And Twitter, 100% said cut it.
Well, that's
so
it.
Sounds like a
cut it. Damn, y'all made me waste my safe keep.
I was about to say, now I wasted mine.
Yeah. Let's get into another one, man.
I thought that would have made it.
You know what it was? J-Mac came through and set the bar after the break, man. Let's see. Who else we got? Who's it? Oh, yeah.
So next up we got that boy Taylor made it with The People Have Chosen.
Also from North Carolina.
Yeah. Y'all really rock with us, so we love y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's take a listen to it right on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
I'm leaving you. Yeah. Why do you do the things you do? Yeah. Why do you do the things you do? Yeah.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Statement record.
Yeah.
Like that's I felt Biggie.
Really?
I felt Biggie the whole time for some reason. Yeah, like I just felt like that vibe, you know, like even if I didn't hear him on it, I just felt like Biggie listening to that just now, you know what I'm saying? Like just that essence.
That sound like a keep it from you. I know.
I'm keeping it. You didn't ask me yet, but I
know you keep Biggie here, so that's a big statement. So.
I'm keeping it. The only critique I have though is like on like when the switch, the drum switch, like it was like a little rough, like it was a little like off with the sample, but it still worked though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like things don't have to be all quantized and on all the time for me anyway. I'm cool with it being a little sloppy, but it was just something I noticed. It was like noticeable enough for me, but you probably wouldn't hear it when somebody's rhyming on it or, you know, just vocals on it. But yeah, it's a dope beat, man. It's a dope beat. You kept it true to like the sample. You didn't, you know, you added the right drum sounds, even bringing in the kind of like 808 drum sounds in there. You know, that was cool. Like it was solid. It was a good beat.
All right. J-Mac, what's the word, man? You gonna keep or cut this beat?
I'm gonna keep it. I think I think you guys were just saying a couple of key things too. It was like the arrangement maybe could have used a little bit of work, but you know, a lot of times if you can just catch the right artist at the right time, he can make a dope song out of that just like it is. So I'm gonna say keep it. I mean, I love the feel of it. So
all right, Artificial Wavy, what's the word, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. At first I was kind of thrown off with the snare, but then I realized like with the sample it just worked out right. So that's it. Marin said everything else.
I'm gonna say this because I agree with all you guys, and I also agree with D Sharp because he has the flaming Elmo emoji.
Shows
official.
Joint
is popping right now, the GIF. And I'm also gonna throw out my nomination for Beat of the Week. I think this is a Beat of the Week material. So that is my vote. And that sounds like across the board. Unless do we want to even check with Twitter?
Nah, fuck them.
There you go. You heard Avi.
Keep it.
That's simple, man. Very, very, very dope. So, J-Mac, I've seen that you've also spoken on some panels as well, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What has been like the most common question that producers ask you when you're up on the panel? Like, what is the common thing that is just like always reoccurring that they seem to need help with?
I think it's probably a tie between how do I get placement and how do I protect my music? As in, like, well, what do I do if a beat is stolen? So it's a tie. It's a toss-up between those two. Like, we actually had one. I actually spoke on one maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it was more of like a technology and hip-hop panel, so it was a little different for me. So not everybody there had like a music mind, and I had some different, interesting questions, but still, even the technology heads who really didn't know anything about the music industry were still like, well, how do you protect yourself? How do you protect your files and that sort of thing? So I'd say it's a tie between those two.
So what did you say when they said, what do I do if my beat was stolen? What did you recommend?
Well, I've had a beat stolen. I'm not going to bring up the situation, but I've had 2 beats stolen.
You want to pop off? We can pop off right now.
Anyway,
come on, man. You got to mention one of them, man. People always say that. Whenever I hear these stories, everybody be like, I ain't going to say it.
I'll give y'all one example because it wasn't the artist's fault. How about that? All right.
Okay.
So the Ghostface joint, it was for the Wu Block album. So it was him, Sheek Louch, and Capadonna. And their manager at the time, I won't mention his name, but their manager at the time hit us up and was like, hey, we want to use this track that we have. I forgot the name of the beat. But anyway, he was like, we want to use it. We're going to, pay you for it. It's all good. He named the price. He was like, we need the stems. And so me and my manager were like, all right, well, send over the contract. And once it's signed, we'll send you all the stems. It seems like a reasonable request. So he sends over the contract. And we looked over it. We had a lawyer look over it. Everything seemed good. We sent it back, and then we sent over the stems. And so then he continued to be in contact, like, hey, sorry, the label's running a little slow on payment. It should be there next week. And then it was like the album came out. No more talking. None. To this day. Legit. To this day. And so, like, it was weird because they did all the right things in regards to, they, said they were going to send over paperwork. They said a price that sounded reasonable. They said, they made sure to leave my fourth quarter time tag in the track, even though they had the stems and they were mixing it their own way. They were like, we're going to leave everything in there. We're going to give you, make sure it says produced by John J. Max McCall for fourth quarter entertainment. All the things that you want when you're getting a placement was right, except they never sent the money. And then to find out from the distributor, they were like, yeah, I mean, any amount of money that was agreed upon is that was on the artist. Like, we didn't give them a budget. We were just distributing the record. So then we're like, oh, so we were getting the runaround the whole time so we could send the stems. So the answer is you don't do anything unless you really want to shoot yourself in the foot long term. That's the answer. Because do I want to be the guy that sues, Ghostface of the legendary Wu-Tang Clan over X amount of money that wasn't even like a crazy amount in the first place? Or do I want to just be like, you know what, I produced for Ghostface Killah, take the high road, and I can play that song and you can look it up and you guys can look it up and it's got my name on it, it's got my tag on it and everything else. So that's the answer in that situation. Now, in other situations, you get you a lawyer and, well, first of all, you should have a lawyer if you can from day one. That makes things so much easier. So that's the answer.
Damn. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, with the lawyer thing, is it one of those things where you went out and found an entertainment lawyer? Because I mean, not everybody can afford those right out the gate.
That's right. And I'll say this about the entertainment lawyer thing: try to build relationships while you don't have the money, so that when you do have the money, they remember you being this humble, a go-getter that you just really wanted to do all the right things. And then when you have the money, they're more than happy to represent you. They have your best interest in mind. If you do have the money, obviously, go ahead and find a really good one. If you don't have the money, build a relationship. And then on top of that, don't worry so much about the entertainment lawyer aspect of it until things start to get to a point where there's money involved, even if you haven't made a dime yet. Because then if the lawyer knows there's money to be made, then they're going to take it on pro bono in most situations. And then they'll just get their cut on the back end. So that's my suggestion about entertainment law.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was gonna add on to that too. That's the way to kind of approach it more so like a situation where one hand washes the other. Like I'm bringing something to the table. There's clearly interest there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they'll get their percentage on the back end. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So.
That's right.
That's super smart. I was actually watching something that was talking about how many producers out here are walking around and don't necessarily have their business straight. Like they want to be in the music business, they don't even have an EIN or anything for it. They're not putting beats in the right places and stuff like that. How long did it take you before you was like, you know what, I gotta get this stuff legit? Because you said you've been at it 11 years. Were you set from the very beginning, or did it take for like a situation like that to happen and you was like, you know what, I gotta really like buckle down?
Well, I think as far as my agreement with my management, and now I'm a co-owner of that company. I think from that point, I felt good about everything because I had a friend who was in entertainment law. Well, he was really a friend of a friend who was in entertainment law, who agreed to look over it for like a nominal fee, look over that contract. So I was thinking, day one, starting with my company, I'm good. I don't have to worry about anything. And I didn't. I never have had to worry about anything with them. However, they're not the last people I'm going to ever deal with in the music industry. So it took a situation for like that situation we just talked about to happen for me to be like, well, damn, like I thought I was straight, like I thought there would be no problem. And then it's like, you start to learn. So you start to learn little things like I should have never sent them anything until they like, this was my stupidity. So we sent them the contract back, but then I sent the stems before they sent their signed contract over. So we signed it first, sent it back. And then I should have waited for them to sign it and send it back, but I didn't. And then I sent the stems. So, it's just like little things you'll learn along the way that you don't need a lawyer for. Mm-hmm. But I think that situation was the first. Then there was a few more situations along the way. And then probably about 2014 was when I was like, you know what? I really want to know everything there is to know. And I started learning as much as I could. I started reading as much as I could on the, the business of music. Then I went to the ASCAP Expo last year and learned a few more things that I wasn't as crisp on. And then, I think it's a never ending process. Like there's still plenty of stuff that I'm sure I don't know. But I at least have enough knowledge now to when, like a friend asks me like what they should be doing in this situation, I can at least give them some good advice, or I can refer them to somebody who can give them even better advice.
Absolutely. And I'm pretty sure people are listening and definitely learning from just the advice that you're giving right now on the show. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, don't send out those stems until they send that check.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Send like that was so stupid. And the worst part about all of it was like, it was the last beat I ever thought they would have rocked on anyway. So that's why I was a little more carefree, because I was like, oh, whatever, man. I've never even thought about doing anything with this track. Yeah. And then, stupid me, but
hey, I mean,
you live and you learn.
Exactly. And plus, you approached it from very much like a glass half full type person. You know what I mean? There's some producers out here that get real sensitive and get so wound up because they're about to get a placement with an artist that they actually admire or that they rock with. And then to have something like that happen might really just deflate their whole motivation behind being a producer. So I'm glad you continue just to move forward and do shit the right way.
It doesn't have nothing to do with the art or the artist. It's the business. You know what I'm saying? And and you got to be able to just separate the two. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I'm just glad you got your credit. That was the main thing I asked. Because the credit, that's an investment. Like yo, you got thousands of beats. So if you lost one or two or three, it's cool.
And the other good part was, it was all registered with BMI and everything, so it was no issue from that standpoint on as far as royalties go.
Yeah.
Shout out Ghostface too, because like the one time I actually sent him a message about it, he did have his publicist call me and let me know what the deal was. So he, like I said, I have no malice towards any of them as an artist. I really don't even have any malice towards the guy that I was dealing with over there. It was really just one of those things where it's like I've spent so much money on music and on my endeavors in the music industry, that money would have been gone. So whatever.
There it is, man. Well, shoot, J-Mac, man, we're gonna get into some more beats, man, after those gems. Okay. Avi, man, who we got, man?
So it looks like we got Cello Cubano. I think I said that right. With Overdose. They're from Massachusetts.
Hey, hometown. All right, let's take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
All right, let's go around the room with that one. Artificial AV, what's the word, bro?
Kind of on the fence. It's like I liked it, but there were a bunch of parts where I was just like, that note's off, or there's too much going on right here. But you know what? If I had to say all that, I gotta cut it.
Facts.
Even though I like it.
All right, so that's a cut from Artificial AV. Motivate Marin. Feeling different?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. Just it was cool though. It had a cool vibe, but it just didn't really move me today.
I kind of feel the same. Yeah. That it didn't move me, and I don't know. It just didn't move me. There's no other words. Yeah. So J-Mac, man, how did you feel about this one?
I think like y'all said, I mean, there was certainly, like, at first I thought the vibe, it was going to be a vibey beat, which it was. But I think, like, once the track got going, it was kind of apparent that, like, really this is just like an idea. It's not really anything that's going to move anybody as is. So I think he just needs to keep expanding on it. So I guess I'm going to have to go cut it.
All right, and we're going to Twitter right now, and Twitter is on that.
Yeah, they 50-50
again. You already know what this is, man. It just sounds like it's a
unanimous.
Is it? All right, go for it.
It was.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody said.
We gotta get another beat up in there, man. We gotta have something on a high note.
Mama Loop said, "Keep it. It's not fire, but it got a little smoke."
Ma, we don't keep potential, Ma. No potential here. All right, let's see who else we got next, man.
Next up, we got Benny Blanco 85 with Gramos.
All right, cool. Let's take a listen to it right now on Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let go.
The Beat Club.
fire. He's like 3 for 3 right now.
Yo.
All right, then. So let's go around the room, man. We're going to start off with J-Mac, man. J-Mac, how did you feel about that? Keep it or cut it?
I'm gonna say keep it, man. Like I think it had a dope vibe. I think it had the arrangement. You know, he obviously arranged it in the form of a song. I could definitely hear a song on that. I thought like the main like bass synth, you know, kind of sounded a little cheesy for lack of a better term, but overall all the elements were nice, and you could definitely hear somebody. I think I heard somebody say Freeway a second ago on that. You know, so I'm gonna say keep it.
That definitely, I did not expect to hear Freeway, but it makes sense.
Yeah,
because Freeway would do some shit. Yeah.
Kill it.
Huh. All right. Motivate Man, what's the word?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it mainly because of the drum switch. Like the idea of it was cool, but the sounds weren't dope. But that main, like the first part, those drums were dope.
Yeah,
and it had a good vibe to it. Like it reminded me of like almost like that Eric Sermon type vibe. Like I felt like that type era for a moment, but then when the drums switched, it kept fucking it up for me.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason. But yeah, it had like a nostalgic type sound to it that I like where you could hear Redman or somebody like that, you know what I'm saying, going in on. But
my favorites.
But yeah, it just wasn't ready yet. So
Yeah.
I gotta cut it.
All right. That's a cut from Motivate Marin. Artificial AV, feeling any different?
I'm 50-50. I feel like a lot of the sounds in it were stock. They didn't sound like they were treated, really. But the vibe, like, was kind of undeniable for me. Plus, it's West Coast. I love West Coast shit anyway. And I don't think we have any West Coast shit on the mix. So for that reason alone, I'm going to say keep it.
I'm going to say that I felt as though the instruments were okay, but I just wish everything had a little bit more grit to it. Little, like slight distortion, if anything, even on the bass. The drums, I wish could have been like a little more sloppy. It just would have gave it a good feel, like a really
that funk, because that's what that bass line is. It's supposed to be some,
and maybe that's what it is. It's like it didn't match up completely. The idea is completely there. It's just I don't know, the drums or something.
Right.
I'm gonna say.
What's up? I'm gonna say what AC said too. That was a good point.
Oh yeah. So that's I'm gonna cut it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna cut it. So
I'm
wait,
mad at that.
that's a cut it from me? Was that a cut it from you, Mary?
Yeah, I cut
Was
it.
a keeper from you?
Yeah, it's 50-50
and a keeper from J-Mac?
Yes.
Oh shit. All right. We gotta go to Twitter, man.
Gonna cut it though.
We agreeing and disagreeing at the same damn time. What's the word?
Let's see.
Twitter's saying.
Yeah, Twitter said cut it.
All right, so 67% said cut it, 33% said keep it. So that sounds like it is a cut it.
Damn, that was extra hard.
Yeah, I really pushed down on the pad, the velocity all the way up. Yeah, it just happened. Oh wow. Let's get to another one, man.
So we
gotta agree on something. We haven't had any unanimouses yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen this dude since the New Year's Eve joint.
The
Frisco Skies.
Oh,
with the party joints. Yeah.
What did Method Man say? The coolest motherfucker from Nebraska. What did he say in Belly? You remember that when Method Man went to go check dude with the permanent glasses?
Yeah.
He's the coolest motherfucker from Nebraska. All right, never mind.
Yeah,
go back and watch it.
You alone, bro.
All right.
It's all good.
None of y'all watch Belly? You serious?
I don't remember that.
I watched Belly 1,000 times, but I can't remember.
When that line pops out, watch. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what is this called again?
This is called. I think it's called Z Portal.
All right, cool. There you go. Yeah. All right. About to check this out right now on the B Club Podcast. Keep it a cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
This beat?
Yeah. This person goes in a different direction with their style, as we know from previous productions. But I don't know. I'm just jumping in my phone.
It's a different type of air in Nebraska.
I guess so.
But let's
Sounds
go around.
Dirty.
All right, artificial AB. What's the word in this beat, bro? Marin's already throwing out unanimous up there. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it.
You gonna cut it?
Yeah.
Marin, you cutting it?
Yeah, I'm cutting it.
All right, J Mac, how you feel about this? Keep it or cut it, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say cut it. It's not like it was like I could see what she was going for, but it's like it never, like once I thought it was gonna get there, it just kind of like flatlined. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna say cut it.
The plane never took off. That's what it was.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it had certain potential there. But once I heard that clap, man, with the reverbish clap, it lost my attention. Damn. So that sounds
Facebook,
like
y'all grimy, yo.
What are they saying on Facebook?
I'm seeing sad faces, throwing up faces, pizza slices.
It's not that. We've heard way worse beats.
Nah, I know,
You know
right?
what I mean? Y'all, but yeah. You know what? If you don't like it, you don't like it.
This ain't even that bad compared to some of the shit we've heard before. Y'all wildin'.
Yeah. That's the first time I seen those damn emojis and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
me too.
All right, so let me see. Are we going to Twitter as well? Let's see. Nah. Sounds like a unanimous, like Marin said. Yeah, unanimous. I should have just listened to Marin the first time.
No, man.
Could have saved us 2 minutes. It's like I does this. So J Mac, man, you sent us 2 songs as well. I wanted to play one of them. Can I play the open letter?
Sure.
I think so. What? Tell me. What is the open letter? I know you sent some stuff over. As far as
so the open letter is the track I did for Saha the Prince some years back. You can look it up on YouTube if you want. It was a music video he did to promote the Ivy League Kickback project he did. If I remember correctly, that was the project it was promoting. Ironically, it wasn't on the project, but nonetheless, it was still a video that got like a lot of good reviews. And Three Little Digs was the ones that premiered it. The track was produced by Cash Don't Make Beats. From Ninth Wonders, the Soul Council, and he and I have been friends for a long time. We worked on probably 10 to 12 tracks one time when we used to work together. And when I say work together, I mean like working 9 to 5 together.
Mm-hmm.
And so we used to work together with the city of Raleigh, and we made these tracks, and this was one of them. One time I got told, and this is funny, I actually just thought about this when I sent y'all this track yesterday.
What's up?
The beat was originally cut. There was a song cut to this beat by Nipsey Hussle, and Jay Hatch from iStandard told me that a long time ago. And then the song never came out. And then literally like 6 months after I had heard that story, Saha put this out. And so yeah, it's just it was a dope one-off. You know what I mean? It wasn't on anybody's album, so it was what it was. But it's a really dope video. There's probably like some of my favorite metaphors are in this track that I've heard from Saha. So
dope. Well, we're gonna take a listen to some of it real quick. Demetri, we got that pulled up. Let's take a listen to it. The open letter.
My name should be Spinal. Never passed the final, but they wonder how I sound so educated on these finals. I got my diploma from the corner, where indictments come sooner than Oklahoma. Importing marijuana, I used to get my weed from Portland. That's why my license say organ donor. I'm not a rapping ass nigga with poor persona. And for all the dead homies, we pour Coronas and light blunts. For my niggas who got arrested, I ain't talking yoga when I say they doing stretches, putting money on they books just so they won't feel neglected. I do this for the people, my message is majestic, royalty like residuals. Prince of the South. My favorite artist is Mystical. I wrote poetry, so rapping wasn't that difficult. You heard I'm from Atlanta, but I wasn't the typical. Cause half of these niggas scared to be individuals.
You guys are just gonna have to check that out on YouTube and whatnot. Because honestly, I can listen to Sci-Hi and just get lost in the lyrics, and that'll be the end of the show for the most part. You know what I mean? Very, very dope, man. When did that happen? You said that happened. How long ago?
Oh man, that might have been 2013, maybe 2000. I think 2013, maybe. I'm gonna have to check on the YouTube link, but
still very timely.
I think it was around then. Like I said, we, me and Cash, did like probably 10 to 12 beats over a month or two, and I don't know as much as he was sending them out or just playing them for the Jamla camp, and then I was sending them out, and then it just kind of happened, and yeah, I mean, he and I talk about it all the time. Like, we just love the metaphors in that track. Are just, like, obviously the metaphors in every side track are always on point.
Yeah.
But that track, there's just so many notable quotables in there. It's crazy.
So you keep saying your business partner. Is your business partner also another person that sends out your beats as well?
Yeah. It's so hard for me to call him business. Like, I've called him my manager for years and years and years. Like, originally back in 2008 when we met, he and another guy became my management, and then over time, just as we evolved, as people in the music industry, we decided to rework the company a little bit, and so he and I are business partners now. So like, I've been trying to like make myself say that, but I still, like, in common conversation, I'm always like, yeah, my manager, and he don't like me saying that. He's like, nah, man, we're a team. You don't gotta like, put me above you, or you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to say all that. Like, we're a team. So I've been trying to say business partner more recently. So
he's a real one.
Yeah. So I mean, based on how long you've been doing this, man, what has been one thing that you can share with us that you've learned from just being a producer and being in the producer game? What's like a mistake you learned from that you can share with people so they don't make the same, outside of what you told us earlier?
Right. Yeah, I know, right? Outside of situation from earlier, I think one of the biggest things that I can tell people, and I don't care if you're artist, songwriter, producer, musician, whatever. I know a lot of people get weirded out with contracts, like they really do. Like, you would be surprised at how many people just like, you say the word contract and they start vomiting on themselves, and they're like, no, I'm not signing anything. And all I can say is, unless you have like, no, I'm not even gonna say that. Anybody you work with, musician, producer, if you're working on a song, do a split sheet first. It's real simple. Like, I have a split sheet that I just print copies of, and so if somebody walks in the room and we start doing a song together, before we start anything, I say, this is what we're doing. Sign. Here's your percentage. Here's my percentage. If for some reason, if they're one of these people, like I do mine, what they call the Nashville way. If there's 3 of us doing the record, we're splitting it in thirds. Mm-hmm. There's 2 of us doing the record, we're splitting it in half. If there's 5 of us doing the record, we're splitting it in fifths. But some people would rather do it, if I did, 65% of the work, I want to split it 65-35. Whatever y'all want to do is fine, but just make sure that y'all sign the split sheet, because it saves a lot of headache and a lot of arguing in the afterthought, because that's like the number one thing I can tell somebody. And a lot of people are like, well, we're just doing music, like it just, we're just vibing, whatever. That's cool. You can still do that. The split sheet ain't nothing but a signature and jotting a number down. That's it. And this just protects both of you, or all 3 of you, or 10 of you, or however many people are working on the song. It protects everybody involved.
Pow, man.
What's your weapon of choice, man? What are you using to make beats these days?
I started on FL up until 2010. Then 2010, I learned Logic and got a MacBook Pro, and I still got that same MacBook Pro, and I still use Logic. I'm on Logic X or Logic 10 now, and I'm a creature of habit. So like, it was really hard for me to even break away from FL. But when I got a new computer, I was like, well, let's just go ahead and jump into the MacBook and see how it goes. And of course, as all my FL users know, up until recently, there was no version of FL for Mac.
Right.
So I switched over to Logic because one of my producer friends had taught me Logic. And shout out Dan Schneider. He taught me everything I know about Logic for the most part. And so, yeah, man, Logic 10, that's what I use. I don't have a beat machine. I've never used a beat machine. I do a MIDI keyboard. I try to keep it simple. downgraded how much clutter I have on my studio table. So it's real simple for me, man. MacBook Pro, output speakers, headphones, a MIDI keyboard, and that's it.
Cheaper too.
Yeah, way cheaper. Yo, J-Mac, man, can you tell the people that are listening where they can find you and how they can contact you, bro?
Yeah, everything is J-Mac, the producer, JMACTHEPRODUCER. So Gmail is J-Mac, the producer. Gmail, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all at J-Mac, the producer. And feel free to get at me anytime.
Wonderful, man. And I just want to thank you, man, just for being a part of the show and giving us a call and just take some time out of your day, man, and just dropping the gems and just kicking it with us. I wish you was up here, man. We got the same weather, but could have been here. I could have brought us some drinks and stuff.
I love cool. Boston. I actually went to Boston when I was, I think, in 9th grade. I went to a Red Sox game with me and my parents, and that's the only time I've ever been. But I loved Boston when I was there, so I might have to come back sometime.
Yeah, it's been some time.
We'll make that happen, man.
We got plenty of events going on up here, so yeah.
We'll definitely make that happen. And hopefully we'll be down there for Beats and Bars Fest 2018 too.
Yeah, definitely.
Dope.
Definitely. It's a week before my wedding, so I think I'm gonna be there, but then the week after that I'm gonna be gone.
Nice, man. Congrats on that,
That's
man.
what's up, man.
Appreciate it.
Yo, thank you, brother. Can you clap it at one time for J-Mac, please?
Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me.
All right, brother. Have a good one, bro. Thank you so much.
Man, appreciate it.
All right,
appreciate it. Thank y'all.
All right.
Peace.
So, I know it's about that time, but I think we should just get one more beat in there because I threw my nomination for Beat of the Week.
Yeah, we got 3 left.
You want? I mean,
13's not there though.
It's not there. Damn, Dimitri. Yeah, I know. All right, then fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll go through them pretty quick. But next up we got Cryptic One with Sunday Stroll.
All right, let's take a listen to it right now on the B Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, yo. Let's try to keep this before Marion gets back in the room. All right, I'm going to keep it. Artificial Wavy, what you going to do?
Yeah, I think it's unanimous, honestly.
All right, cool.
Keep it.
Next. What we got, man?
Next up, we got These Vibes. Shout out to you, man. I guess this is called either Mick Vibes or MC Vibes. I don't know which one.
Mick Vibes.
I'm going to say Mick Vibes. It sounds cool.
It does. All right, we'll take a listen right now to B Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Artificial wavy. What's the word, bro?
I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I liked it. It wasn't like the greatest trap beat, but I was definitely moved by it a little bit, you know what I mean?
Marin, you need to hear it again? No, you kind of just walked in the room.
Yeah, I heard it kind of walking in. It was cool. I'm gonna cut it. Yeah, it was alright.
Can't deal with Marion.
Yo, Marin be making up his mind like in the first 3 seconds. Like
he'd be like, yeah, it was cool, but I'm gonna cut it.
I mean, hey, you know music, you know music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I like the different sounds and whatnot. It was a decent little vibe. You know, it had a vibe and it moved me to some extent. I'm just gonna say keep it for the most part. So let's keep it from me.
Yep.
Cut it from Marin.
Yep.
What was that from you, baby?
I kept it.
All right. Twitter. Let me see what Twitter's saying. Even though we keeping this bad boy anyways, let's see what's popping. Survey says Mick vibes.
Loading.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi ain't liking me right now, bro.
Be there in 2 seconds.
Oh, it's cool.
Oh, they ain't vote.
Cool. So sounds like a
Keep it.
we need y'all anyway. All right, we got one more?
Yeah, last one. This is Fortune Made with Woke Minded.
Let's take a listen to it right now. The Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
I'm just gonna have one of us comment. Go ahead, Davey.
What was it? It gotta be me?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Yeah. So this is a unanimous cut. Oh damn! And it got worse.
It did?
Whatever that note was.
Oh, let's turn this up. Oh, it's just one note.
Yeah, it's off. The beat was already like sleepy type of beat.
Yeah.
And then you brought in a note that doesn't work. So yeah, we just gonna cut this one.
Anything you need to work on?
A new beat.
Facts.
Pull up the beat of the week, please.
Damn, man, that was like a mad somber note.
That's cool.
To be the last beat, but yeah, let's go to
That's
the
cool.
beat.
Taylor Made It is about to bring up the energy.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
What was that? What was that? That was number 9 or something? Yeah, number 9.
Number 9.
Pretty please. All right.
See, Smart Boy said that clap killed it. See, every time I hear that clap, it's just like, yo, that shit out.
All right, yo. So right now, our beat of the week is by Taylor Made It.
Yeah.
This joint right here was called what? The People what? The People's Choice?
Hold on.
I don't put it in the spot.
People have chosen.
People have chosen. And he's absolutely correct. Beat of the week, man. So motivate, Marin. Talk that talk, bruh.
Yo, tonight the Stu Showcase is going down at Wonder Bar Boston. It's gonna be crazy. Episode 1 of season 5, man. This is season 5 of the Stu Beat Showcase. So thank you to everyone that's been supporting over the years. Thank you to everybody that's listening right now to Beat Club Podcast. Make sure y'all look out for the next Beat Club Podcast live April 22nd. But tonight, episode 1, season 5, incredible lineup of producers. Just come through, man. Doors open at 8 p.m. Producers that's listening, man, if you didn't sign up or register beforehand, we do something called the Open Kitchen to start the show. Come through. Have your equipment ready with you. We give you about 3 to 5 minutes to play some heat. If the crowd likes it, you earn a spot on the panel to compete tonight. So if you know what I'm saying, if you're feeling froggy, leap with some beats, man.
And you must have your equipment with you in case you make it on the panel.
And we don't discourage people for coming through just to play beats. Even if you don't want to compete, you can still come through and get your beats heard in the open kitchen. So you get to the door, you say, hey, I'm trying to get beats played during the open kitchen. You register for that at the door. So we definitely encourage that, because a few people hit me with that. It's cool if you don't want to compete. This is definitely a dope platform to get your music heard as well. So yeah, man, I'm excited, man. The Stew Showcase, Wonder Bar Boston, doors open at 8 p.m. Open kitchen starts at 9 p.m. So get there early. And yeah, Beat Club Podcast Live April 22nd at the Phoenix Landing in Cambridge. D-Loops and Artificial AV are going to be battling some dope producers from the area. We got D-Loops versus Kenzo. We have Artificial AV versus Flip Jackson. So make sure y'all look out for that event. But man, yeah, right now it's all about the Stew, man. I'm super excited about the Stew. Shit, D Sharp, make your way to the Stew tonight. If you're in the New England area, if you're in Rhode Island, Cape Cod, New Hampshire, shit, New York. Shit, New York, you definitely
gotta leave like
you
right
got
now.
a little bit of time. But CT, you definitely got time. You know what I'm saying? Springfield. If you're in the New England area, man, make your way to the Stew, man. It's an experience like no other. It is not your average beat battle. It's not some dude just mocking the crowd and shit just in front of the crowd, just nodding his head all crazy, looking stupid. Nah.
There's a little bit of that, but yeah.
No, it's not. It's not anything like that. And big up to those type of events. We ain't knocking that, but it's just completely different. It's a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's interactive. So I just feel like, you know, people need to make their way. The awareness level is there. We definitely get good crowds, but I want to see some different people tonight. What's up, Boston? What's up, New England? What's going on?
Yo, this is a perfect beat to talk some shit over.
Yeah,
yo.
man.
That's why
Marin's on his
shit.
Marin's on his shit right now. You know what I'm
Like-
saying? It's building up. Like, you can't, you know, you can't rush through the shit talking to this beat. You gotta let it build. You gotta let it marinate.
This is a beat you talk to your kids on. Like, you know what? No, you fucked up.
No, you fucked up.
But nah, man, I'm excited about tonight, man. So make your way to the Stew Showcase. Go to thestewshowcase.com for more information. We have all the dates listed for the year. So there's no excuse, man. Make sure y'all check the dates. Producers, if you're interested in the future, check the date, see what date you can make it out here. Go to thestewshowcase.com to register. And yeah, man, this beat just feels like victory. We about to win tonight.
Let's go.
We winning tonight.
But,
Artificial AV, what's the word, bro?
Yeah, I ain't got none of that special shit to say today, but
yeah,
I want to put this out there. So, y'all want to go live tonight?
Nah.
No?
Maybe the open kitchen.
Yeah, maybe open kitchen would be cool.
Live for a little bit?
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
open kitchen.
We'll go live for a little bit for y'all. So,
Yeah, let's get a walking producers a platform.
outside
Yeah.
the state, can't make it here, we'll go live for a little bit. That's about it, though.
Everybody else,
yeah,
pay at the
y'all got to
door.
show up. Yeah. But
And
yeah.
everybody else, Beat Club Podcast Live will be coming to a city near you.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
I will also say,
Oh, go ahead.
my fault, man. I will also say, because we have the whole schedule for the Stew on deck, if there is any vendors out there that want to be a part of the Stew, feel free to hit us up in advance. Please, at least a week before the event. At least a week before. So if any vendors, hit us up. We love to collab, especially if you're about the culture. Like, we're about the culture. Let's make this shit work and put on for the community. AV, anything else you want to say? Because I know I cut you off. You
Nah,
Gucci?
that was it.
Outside of that, feel free to go ahead and check out Writer's Block number 12, which is on SoundCloud right now. And if you're still listening to the show, we fuck with you, we rock with you. But make sure you go ahead and you like the Instagram page, the Facebook page. You go to SoundCloud, just click all the heart buttons and repost. Help us out, because guess what? If you're on the mixes and if you're on the podcast, this podcast is only going to grow if you do your part. Share this shit. Let's big ourselves up and make this community bigger and make this movement bigger. So thank you so much for everybody that's rock with us, everybody that kind of came on board within the last 2 weeks, welcome to the Beat Club. Let's make this shit work. Stu Sundays today, y'all.
Yeah.
Because I can see it on the radio, I'm going to say it right now. We out.
The Beat Club.